It's 8:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Police have set up a crime scene as investigations continue into the murder of a psychiatric patient at Morisset Hospital. Emergency services were called to the hospital on Jacaranda Avenue just after 20 to 7 last night to find a 41-year-old man who died from a stab wound. Senior Constable Kathy Panetta from Police Headquarters says detectives arrested a 25-year-old man nearby.
He was taken to Belmont Police Station where he was charged with murder and will appear at Toronto Local Court today. Both men were patients at the hospital.
The school maintenance backlog in the Hunter has become so bad it will take 33 years to fix one local school based on current funding arrangements. Waratah West Public needs $720,000 spent on repairs and maintenance, but only $22,000 has been allocated this financial year. 19 Hunter schools need more than $1 million spent to get them back up to scratch. Hunter Sports High tops the list of schools needing $2 million worth of work. Opposition leader Luke Foley says Premier Gladys Berejiklian needs to make schools a top priority.
So I'm urging her to visit the Hunter in the coming days and weeks. This is a region of 750,000 people that makes an extraordinary contribution to the state's economic prosperity, and in return, the people and communities of the Hunter demand and deserve their fair share from government.
The Royal Commission into Child Sex Abuse has released disturbing figures which show the extent of abuse within the Catholic Church and the Hunter. More than 10% of priests in the Maitland-Newcastle diocese were the subject of abuse allegations between 1990 and 2010. Counsel Assisting Gail Finesse has told the Commission the Church's structure allowed known perpetrators to keep offending.
The Catholic Church's structure and governance, including the role of the Vatican, issues related to the individual leadership of Catholic institutions, canon law, celibacy, the operation of the sacrament of confession.
Staff at Centrelink and Medicare offices in the Hunter will strike for 3 days next week as part of a national protest against the federal government's controversial debt recovery program. Many Centrelink recipients in the Hunter have complained to local MPs about being sent notices to repay overpaid benefits, which they insist they don't owe. Today, the Enough is Enough medicinal cannabis rallies begin in Canberra, with a Newcastle group sending a bus down. The group was one of 5 organisations raided by police for being underground suppliers of medicinal cannabis. But the publicity from the raid has increased the number of people seeking help from the group. Church of Ubuntu member Karen Burge says letting sick people suffer even more is not acceptable.
The research has been done in other countries, thousands of peer review reports on the internet for every single condition. The research has been done with cannabis for every single condition. The stalling is just inhumane to let people suffer any longer when there is a safe natural medicine that was used for thousands of years until 1937 when it was a threat to multinational corporations, and that was 80 years ago.
Meanwhile, a new trial is getting underway in Newcastle to help cannabis addicts kick the habit. Researchers from Hunter New England Health are looking for 140 people aged between 18 and 65 who use cannabis on average 4 or more times a week to take part in the 13-week trial. It involves using a new oral spray which works in a similar way to nicotine patches to help users combat their cravings.
Sport for our sponsor PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
New Knights recruit Corey Kosjason will undergo surgery today to repair a broken cartilage in his throat. He's been on light duties since copping an accidental blow to the throat during training last month. Coach Nathan Brown says it's not clear how long he'll be out of action until the operation.
He'll have some surgery, and whether they can do the whole surgery, they won't know until they actually go in and have a look. And then how significant it is again when they don't know until they go in. So, look, at this stage I'd say it's highly unlikely to be fit to start the year, but we're just obviously hoping that it's as short a term as possible.
2 redhead surf lifesavers will take part in this year's National Ironman Series. Daniel Collins qualified in his 4th attempt, while Isaac Costello earned a wildcard for the event. The Hunter hasn't had a local competitor in the Ironman Series since Josh Blair in 2010. And the Newcastle Jets will hold an open trial for their youth team to take part in the Northern New South Wales Premier League at Ray Watt Oval on Thursday. Players born after July 1, 1997 are being encouraged to take part. And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 36, 35, 7, 34, 24 and 42, and the supplementaries are 8 and 40. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 8.